Hello, everybody. We're just waiting for everybody to log on here. I know I didn't put a blur line saying I was going to go online. So we'll just wait for everybody to join us here. Hi, Dee. I was like, I wonder how long before Dee gets here. I'm just setting up Dee. This isn't going to take too long. I'm just going to unbox the Hero Arts kit I just got. I think it's still available. Let me just double check that while we're waiting for everybody to join. Don't be shy. I see you guys jumping on there. Say hi. All right, so I'll get started here. Okay, this is this month's Hero Arts kit, which as of right now is still available online. HeroArts.com, my monthly hero kit for August 2018. But I also got some new black ink, and we're going to test that out at the end of the video. So as always, they send you a thank you. Just a reminder, you get free shipping on orders $50 or more through Hero Arts. So I ordered some of their envelopes. I have this like tickle in the back of my throat. So these are called the Sunshine Mix envelopes. You get 3 different colors, 4 of each envelope, and they have that nice scalloped edge. So it's like a lighter yellow, a golden yellow, and then a light orange. Man, Dee getting up at 5. Ooh. You work the 3rd shift? All right, so I get those. Let's see here. This is the Marble Bold Prints, and I thought this looked cool to go with the kit, but also I just keep thinking about heat embossing this with doing like a rainbow distress ink underneath and then heat embossing over it. I think that would look really cool, kind of psychedelic. So that is called... what is it called again? Marbled Bold Print. So this is what we're going to try out today. We're going to try out this new Hero Arts Intense Black ink. This is new to me. So we're going to try that out and compare that. And then here is the kit itself. Move this other stuff out of the way here. So the first package here is, if you guys watched my snow video on making snowy backgrounds, they included that puff embossing powder. So this is puff embossing powder that you heat up and it gets puffy. And then this is the lacquer pen, which is similar to glossy accents. And then this is the paper that's supposed to be like... it almost looks like tissue. It's not tissue paper, but it almost looks like it. And there's 2 pieces of that. It smells like coffee. It must be really dyed with coffee. I'm not even kidding you. As soon as I opened it, it smells like coffee. Here's the kit itself. So they always come wrapped in this beautiful ribbon. And then it's a nice stamp set if you have anybody that's into coffee or tea. What I really liked about the set was not so much the images, it's that it had a lot of great sentiments. So sending you a latte love, life begins after coffee, thank you, thanks, a whole latte, espresso yourself, we're the perfect blend, but first coffee, world's best friend, Love you more than coffee. A hug and a mug. You're the cream in my coffee. Take a break. Java junkie. You're sweet and get stuff done. So I really like the sentiments. I have other coffee stamps that I think are a little cuter, but I like that this had different perspectives too. So not only do you have the side view perspective, but you have the top perspective. Here you have like the top of the cup, and you can put these little, what are supposed to be like cappuccino designs in there. Like if you go and the barista puts little designs in your cup. So I thought that was neat too. But I really wanted this for the sentiments. No, Dee, there's a couple people on here. They're just being really shy and quiet. It also came with the matching dies to cut out a lot of those things, and this little cute like coffee shop front die there as well. So I did sign up for the auto program. I don't know that this is one I would have just gone and picked up, but once I saw the sentiments, I was like, yeah, okay, I'll try it, and we'll see how it works out. And I do have a lot of friends that I get coffee gift cards for, you know, especially now with the holidays, with pumpkin spice latte coming up. So I'll be putting gift cards in there and making these cute little cards. All right, so there is that. What I wanted to do today was try out several black inks because I was looking for a Copic friendly ink comparison. So the newest ink I picked up here, new to me, is this Hero Arts Intense Black ink. So if you guys have seen some of my videos, I did one of these years and years and years ago. It was an awful video because my camera was like moving around all over the place. So it's just a real quick comparison. You do not need all these inks. I do not use all these inks. I very rarely use archival ink or staz ink. These are the top inks that I reach for. I would say in order, it's these two that I use the most, the Versafine Clair and the Momento ink. So I just wanted to stamp those out and see how they did. Really, I'm just going to try to do a Copic comparison. So I'm just going to stamp out a couple images to see how they stamp, not necessarily for the solid image, because I think for the solid image, I know which ones are going to do better, but more for like just scribbling in with Copics. So I'll just do a real quick comparison here because I really wanted to try out that new Hero Arts. So we'll do archival, Momento, Versafine Clair, and then down here we'll do staz, Catherine Pooler, and Hero Arts. Now some of these are better when it comes to like watercoloring, and some are designed for Copics. And like I said, I'm really looking for the Copic aspect here. So I have just a little square stamp here, and I'm just going to move you guys down a little bit here just so you get a little better view. There we go. Hello, everybody just joining us. I just unboxed the Hero Arts kit, and now I'm just going to do a real quick black ink comparison because I want to try out the new Hero Arts Intense Black ink and see how it does with Copics as an alternative to the Momento ink. And let me get my stamp cleaner out real quick. Ooh, that archival ink is super sticky. Okay, so that was archival. Momento. Versafine Clair. This is my go-to when it comes to regular stamping, like sentiments and such, because I think it is super black and super fine when it comes to details. It staz. Staz has two lids. We have Catherine Pooler Midnight. And we have Hero Arts. Okay, so the two that I know are Copic friendly are the Momento and the Hero Arts. The rest, from what I understand, are not. So I'm going to actually heat set them real quick just to see if that makes a difference. And I'm stamping on Neenah Solar White paper, by the way. And I just have a yellow Copic marker here. And just to show you guys how black they are. Oops, here we go. So archival, and I don't know if because my archival is just an older one, you can see it's an older pad. I could re-ink it, but it didn't stamp, like the top part's not as dark as the bottom. Momento is pretty solid of an image, but it's not very black. Versafine is very dark, very solid, which is, like I said, my go-to when it comes to sentiments. StazOn, also very black and very solid. However, StazOn, you're really not supposed to leave that ink on your stamp. You're supposed to clean your stamps right away when you use that. It's more of a permanent ink, like if you're doing slick surfaces. Catherine Pooler ink, also stamped very clear, but like from what I understand, it's not a Copic friendly ink, so we'll find out. And then the new Hero Arts, and actually the new Hero Arts and the Momento look the same. Like the color, the consistency is about the same. So I'm just going to take a yellow marker and just color them and see if they pick up any of the black. Okay, archival right away started to bleed. Momento, of course, does not bleed. That's a Copic friendly ink. Versafine's bleeding. StazOn's bleeding. Catherine Pooler's ink is not bleeding. That really surprises me because I didn't know that that was a Copic friendly ink. Hero Arts, not bleeding. I just went in and like kind of ran that off a little. If you press down heavy on the Catherine Pooler, it is going to pull out, but you really got to dig into there. So if you're in a pinch, that Catherine Pooler ink, that surprises me that that's in the running there. Let me just show you guys that so you can see the brush strokes where archival, StazOn, Versafine, they all ran. It doesn't surprise me that archival and StazOn did because they're alcohol-based ink. So if you take alcohol-based ink and put alcohol into it, which is what a Copic marker is, it's going to run. So that didn't surprise me. Momento and Hero Arts didn't surprise me because I knew that they were Copic friendly. Catherine Pooler ink did surprise me. I have a more solid stamp. Let's just try those three. Let's take the three that ran out of the picture. Let's just do these three guys and do a more solid stamp and see how they go. So this is the same. This is the one I used on the front side. This is a more solid stamp. So let's start again with the Momento. And I will write down what they are. And I do have my little stamp cleaner here on the side, so I'm going to clean them after each time. Okay. Hero Arts. I'm going to say, honestly, I really thought the Hero Arts ink was going to be like much darker, more black than the Momento, which is what I was looking for. And it's almost identical. I am like a little disappointed. Okay, and now we're going to do the Catherine Pooler. And the Catherine Pooler is a sponge pad, so you really don't need to like jam it in there. It's just lightly tap the top. Now my little stamp is all stained black from using those inks. Okay, so I'm going to heat set these again real quick. And I'm going to go back in with the marker. Momento ink's not moving. Hero Arts ink actually bled right here. Let me clean my marker off. Okay. Catherine Pooler's ink also bled. So I don't know if it's because it's a more solid image. Now I feel like I wasted $10 on the Hero Arts ink and re-inker. So in my opinion, I would not go out and buy this ink to replace Momento. Momento clearly is the winner for Copics. Claudia asks, have you tried Gina K's amalgam ink? I have not. It's on my list to get. I do see that a lot of people have scooped that up. So if anybody on here has any comments on that, let me know. I have not tried it yet. I'm honestly waiting for her fall kit to come out because I get that kit and I like it. So I was just going to order it then. But I might have to jump on board. But I'm I'm kind of bummed out with Hero Arts that I bought this ink thinking it was going to be darker. I mean, the name is Intense Black Ink, and it was going to be Copic friendly, and it's fine if you're on a solid image, or I'm sorry, if you're on a regular outline image and you're coloring in, but it's really no different than my Momento ink. In fact, Momento won on the solid scribble. So there's my comparison on that, guys. If you have different results and can tell me how to get a more successful result or a different ink to try, I will be happy to take suggestions. I do have Gina K's amalgam ink on my list to get. I just haven't gone and done it yet. I don't like to just order one thing, so I'm waiting for her fall kit to come out, which should be very soon. Yes, Claudia, the Momento actually is very dark and very black. And no, I did not like re-ink any of these. These are the way that I've had the Momento. I use that all the time. Catherine Pooler too. Hero Arts is the brand new one I just opened. So let's see what they look like with fine detail. Let's just stamp them out real quick. I have this cute little monkey stamp, and he's got some little hairs. So let's see what they look like for fine detail, because a lot of times we're stamping these images out. They're fine detail, and we're coloring them in. A brand new stamp here. So again, first one's Momento. Second one is the new Hero Arts. This one's the Hero Arts ink almost smells like staz. No, staz has like this cherry smell to it. The Hero Arts ink has a little bit of an odor to it. It's kind of familiar, but I can't think of what it is. Okay, and then the last one is going to be Catherine Pooler, which we want to be delicate with, just tapping the tops. So here I'm just checking the delicate lines of the ink, how it stamps out. So the first little guy, this guy here, he's Hero Arts. All the little he's Momento. All the little lines, like you can see all his little whiskers and everything look pretty good. The one next to it is the Hero Arts. It is lighter. It is slightly lighter than the Momento. Hi, Sherry. Nice to see you. And then Catherine Pooler's ink is much darker. It's very, very black. Definitely darker than the other two. But I feel like because it's so dark, we're losing some of that detail, especially right here where there's a lot of hair crisscrossing. You can see it's kind of blurred a little bit because the ink is so dark and heavier. You lose some of the detail there. So for detail stamping, Momento wins again. D, I picked this little guy up at Hobby Lobby, I think. He's a Stampabilities monkey stamp. So out of all of the tests of doing copic coloring on a outline image, it was a tie between Momento and Hero Arts. And Catherine Pooler was pulling in a quick third there. And then on a solid image, Momento was blacker and did not run. The other two inks did run. And in terms of a detailed image, Momento stamped clearer and more detailed and darker than the Hero Arts image. The Hero Arts image was lighter, and Catherine Pooler image was darker, but you lose some of the detail. So, clear winner here. Momento ink. So, save you guys your $10. Now I got an extra Hero Arts and an intense black ink I'll probably be unloading here because I don't think I'm going to use it. I think I bought them for, I really thought this was going to be much darker. Have you tried BM Raven? I have not, D. I have a shopping list because of you, D, because I need to get I did order the rainbow embossing powder for you, D. I'm waiting for that to show up. I got to get their cardstock, the Not Your Mama's cardstock, and I have to get his ink now. So that's also on my list, as well as the Gina K amalgam ink. So I will let you guys know. So I just wanted to do the unboxing real quick and show you the comparison of the black inks. If you have any questions, post them below. Thanks for watching, guys. And as always, keep on stamping. Bye.